All right, China Camp State Park in Marin County. Let's check it out. This is an old Chinese shrimping village from the late 1800s. There's a monument dedicated to the old Chinese shrimping village. One of the earliest, largest, and most productive Chinese fishing villages in California, China Camp was in operation by 1870. The Chinese immigrants and their descendants introduced the use of commercial netting to catch bay shrimp off Point San Pedro. The shrimp were then dried and exported to Chinese throughout the world. China Camp represents the last surviving Chinese shrimp fishing village in California. All right, let's check it out. Hello, how are you doing?
Hi there, doing pretty well.
What can you tell us about China Camp?
China Camp actually used to be a Chinese fishing village that, it was owned by the Kwan family, and
Okay.
Sorry again.
All right.
Stage fright.
Yeah, and so is it open to the public? We can come in and take a look?
Yes, you can come in and take a look all you want. The place is open from 8 to sunset, so it's a pretty wide area.
Okay, and then if you go to the right here, how far down is the village, and then how far do you have to go to the end of the village?
So down here, there's actually a parking lot down here, which is right next to the village, and the village is actually right next to a beach, so the beach actually extends a little bit past the ways, past the
Okay.
parking lot down there.
Okay, thank you, sir. All
You're
right.
welcome.
All right, so we're right here on the bay, San Francisco Bay, Marin County. San Rafael, I believe. So you just basically park up here and then walk down. You got a pier, and then you got the little, the old domiciles or village housing structures. We're gonna check them out. So in regards to fishing, you get a lot of sturgeon and halibut out here on the inside of the bay, bottom feeders. You get this really dirty, murky water, and it's pretty shallow out here. It's not the cleanest water, so you're not really allowed to eat the fish if it's got lots of chemicals in it potentially. All right, we finally made it. Here it is, China Camp, historical area. All features protected. So here's the backside. It's kind of neat. Come right up here. Basically, you got a little garden on the backside of the village. Some gardening tools. Little cabins. Olive trees, cactus. Okay. Up here on the hill, you got 2 more cabins. Got a cabin there. And then you've got a cabin up here. Here's a little area. I guess it's just a garden. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's like a Meyer lemon tree, and then you got your cabin up there. You got another cabin up here. I say we go take a look at this one. See if we can get a view inside. Be kind of neat. All right. Well, here we go. Wow, they've left it nostalgia. There's a single bed. You got your wood burning stove, water, fishing poles, fishing line. Make your fishing nets, basically. Restroom in the back. Radio, there's your old radio. Oh, you can't see it. There it is, without the glare. There's the desk and the stove. There's a picture of a famous author up there on the wall. If you know who he is, go ahead and put that in the comments. I'm not going to give it away. All right. Head back down to the main village and the pier. See what it's like. Well, it looks like they got a place here. Looks like it's a restaurant, I guess. Yeah, it is open. Huh. I thought it was just like a country store. But it looks like they have beer and things. T-shirt's $25. So let's see if we can just cut through here real quick and get into the village. Alright, here we go. We're down at the main village now. Yeah. This is the main fishing platform. Alright, let's check it out. There's a museum here, it looks like. Alright, there's the shrimp dryer. Catch the shrimp, you put them in there, dry them out. Here's the museum. That's neat. But you all want to take a look at the pier, so let's show you the pier. There it is. China Camp. So there's the shrimp processing trays, dryers, net. You got the nets over here. Okay. And then you got this rinky-dink. It's pretty rinky-dink pier. Look at the way how it goes to the right and to the left and to the right. Hopefully we don't have any accidents. So China Beach Pier, or no, China Camp Pier, not to be confused with China Beach, which is on the San Francisco side, on the ocean side. This is in the bay. This is in the bay here. So we're gonna go out as far as we can on the pier, and then we'll get a view looking back at China Beach, Marin County, California, state park. Okay, this is the end of the line, so now we get a panoramic back of the China Village. Now the water is really murky. Really murky. I don't know if I trust anything out of this water. You know? So basically you got 1, 2, 3, I don't know, 12, 15 structures on the whole beach. But they got electricity running out here on this rinky-dink pier. Probably got a lantern or something at the end so nobody runs into it. But let's see if we can get closer. Okay, here's a ladder, so if you fall in or you want to go swimming or you got to get out, at least you got a ladder to get in and out here. All right, so there's the boat rails and the boat launcher over there. So that's where you slide the fishing boat down on those rails right into the ocean and go out and catch that shrimp. The Coast Guard had a similar system where they would have boats like that. They were able to disembark fairly quickly. And then here's the main shrimp drying facility we were looking at earlier, and it's now a museum. So we'll take a look at this. All right, well, here we go. On the other side of the museum. This beautiful little beach area. And let's take a look at one of these fishing boats. Keep off, but at least we could go up next to it and see it though. So here's the boat we were looking at earlier from the pier. So there's the rails that we launch out on there. So let's get a good view of this boat. It's an old shrimp boat. It's an old shrimp boat. Look at that little cockpit up there. Crow's nest. Oh, they're getting ready to launch it. Launch out of here. Alright, let's see what we else got down here. A couple other structures. This looks like an old dilapidated shack they didn't even have running here, so that's the end of China camp right here. And you got some picnic tables, some, day use area back here, which is kind of nice. So, big eucalyptus tree for shade, and you got a shower over there and some restrooms that are boarded up for the winter. But this is beautiful China camp, Marin County, on the bay, San Francisco Bay. China Beach, or China Camp. This is the homes right on the water here. You got lots of picnic tables, and then you got a barbecue back here. Stove for heat. There's a nice big barbecue back there. This is the last structure. It's a handprints over here. And that's that. That's the end of China Beach. Lived here over 40 years in the San Francisco Bay Area. Never been to China Beach. It's a hidden gem that you may want to check out at some point. We're camping here at the state park, so we'll show you the campsite next. All right. Campground 22, China Camp, not to be confused with China Beach. Here's Winnie, he's all set. We got the fire, we got the table here. We got Winnie, we got the stead up with the trekking trees and the hammock. We got the fire pit. That's Wynn's new acquisition. His firebox, is that what it's called? Firebox. I call it the transformer box. He can make about 8 different types of stoves that he wants. We got over there, we got the big MSR tent. Got Big Brian on his hammock. We got the Seattle Seahawks tent. And then the other hammock from who? Forget who the hammock that is. And then we got the bear box. But that's it. We got showers. Toilets over there. This is number 22. That is all.